guys, how's it going? Edstar here, back with another episode of my FIFA 22 Sutton United Career Mode. This is going to be the final episode of Season 7. So in this episode, it's just going to be a squad report, find out who won what, and, you know, take it from there. You know, I want you guys to have some feedback for me. Where do we think we need to improve? Where do we think this team can go to an even better level? I'm going to show you my shortlist at the end of this episode as well. Please get your comments down below as well. Want to see, you know, what you guys think. Without further ado, let's crack on into the squad report. So, starting off in goal, we had Guillermo Sanchez this year, 87 rated, gone up 2. He's been fairly decent for us. He's only got 5 clean sheets though, which is a bit of a concern. But the games he has played, he's been okay. He's been nothing spectacular. I would be open to another goalkeeper if the decent offer came through for him, but at the end of the day, he will do a decent job for us. He can grow a little bit more. Hopefully, you know, with his performances this year, he will get a potential boost. So, yeah, you know, maybe he can hit 90 next year. That'd be great for us. Another quick disclaimer as well before I crack on as well. I have decided to do the contracts off camera, so some of the contracts I have upgraded. The only one I could not agree a contract with was Ruby. He asked for too much money, so I will go back in for him another point. Hopefully we don't lose him. You know, he's been exceptional for us this year. But yeah, Sanchez, he's on £50,000. He was on £40,000 before, so only a £10,000 increase. So I think it's worth it. We're £58.5 million. I'm happy to keep him here, but once again, as I just said, if we get an offer for him and it's too good to turn down, then I will sell him. But reiterating this now, I don't want to sell him. You know, I think he's a good keeper for us. Niembi, 74, gone up 3 out on loan at Augsburg. Again, I just don't know whether this kid's going to make the cut for me personally. I probably will send him out on loan again next year. He's just not at the standard where we need him to be. He's only got 1 year left, so I will negotiate his contract off camera. So yeah, he's loaned out for, maybe he's got another. I think he's got another year. So if he doesn't grow next year, I'll probably will recall him and I'll just release him, because yeah, he is a good keeper. Don't get me wrong, but he's not at the level where we need him to be. Parker, 76, gone out 3 out on loan at Bologna. Grown pretty well this year actually. I would be willing to give him a chance in the third team, you know, because Garrido's a second choice keeper. I do need a third choice keeper, and I think Parker could be that keeper for us. He would play in the Carabao Cup for us, or in the Cups for us, but at the end of the day, I'm not 100% sure whether he will be that man. So we'll have to wait and see on Parker when he comes back. Victor Amos, 69, gone up 2 out on loan at Bournemouth. I thought he'd grow a little bit more than that, if I'm honest with you. So again, he's not going to make the cut for me next year. I will loan him out. He's still not growing as well as I thought he would. So I will loan him out again next year. The backup keeper is Julio Garrido, 81, gone up 1. He's very unhappy with his play time, but he's just not good enough. You know, the games that I've had with him, he just doesn't feel very comfortable. You know, those stats will tell you differently, but maybe I do need to give him more of a chance. But if an offer came in for him next year, I wouldn't be saying no to sell him, because there's other keepers on my shortlist that I can bring in. Now it's Augustine Ruby, 90, gone up 4. He's had a great season, to be fair, for me personally. 1 goal, 4 assists. He's picked up 3 yellow cards as well, which is a bit interesting. Maybe he needs to control his aggression a little bit. His stats are very good. His reactions, sprint speed, interceptions. He's got good ball control, good crossing, good defensive awareness. The thing that lets him down for me personally is his dribbling and just going forwards. So yeah, so bear with us a moment. Yeah, short pass and his tackling is absolutely brilliant, but yeah, he needs to work on his ball control and that, if I'm honest with you, you know, going forward. Again, you know, I tried to offer him a contract, but he's asking for like silly money that we just don't really have at the moment. So again, I will go in for another contract offer with him, but you know, he's crucial to the team. Next is Harrison Wooley, 82 gone up to. He's the backup left back for me personally. He's had a couple of good games for me, but he is a suspect at the back for me a little bit. I consider him more going forward than he is a defender, but you know, without a potential boost, he's not going to grow too much further. You know, obviously training him to be on the opposite side apparently grows the fuck out of him, so I'm just going to carry on with that. So I'll have to see how we go. Agreed another year contract extension. He's on £23,500 a week. Right, now we go on to Mattias Laurent, who was injured for most of this season. He only came back in March. 7-month long injury. It was so sad because he started very well. He grew to about 85 rated, and then he got that long-term injury, and then we needed to replace him. 12 goals, 2 clean sheets. 12 goals, 12 appearances, 2 clean sheets. Not the best of campaigns for him. Hopefully next season he can have a better campaign for us. We need him to, because he's definitely got the pace. He's got the defending as well. Got good in the tackle, good in the sprint speed, good in the strength. You know, defensive awareness is pretty decent as well. He's very good in the tackle and decent with the short pass. He's definitely the passer out the back. But that does cause us lots of problems if it does not go well. Again, I agreed a contract extension with him as well. £45,000 a week. He's worth £45 million. Okay, this lad I brought in most recently in the January transfer window, Augustine Diaz. He cost me £105 million. Is it money well spent? I don't think so, if I'm honest with you. 2 goals, 7 assists, but I don't think he's scored for us once since he's joined the club. I think that was probably for Chelsea. So yeah, and it looks like he's finished his development as well, which is rather disappointing. But 87 rated will definitely help us out, you know, long term. I've not actually done his development plan, which is rather, you know, silly of me, but it doesn't look like he's going to grow too much further. So let's just put him on a ball defender playing plan. If he can continue to grow, then we'll have to see. His actually value has gone down by 15%. So £69 million. I'm definitely not looking to sell him. I definitely think he is worth, you know, what I paid for him. That's million what I'd want if I would sell him, but I wouldn't sell him because he's just what we need at the club. Radev, 74 gone up 6. That's a very good season for him out on loan. Again, I probably will loan him out again next year. I've got too many centre backs coming through the academy at the moment. I just don't really need him at the moment, to be honest with you. He's not really high rated enough. He's only got a year left on his contract, so again, that's another one I have to sort out off camera. How many more fucking contracts have I got to sort out? But, you know, he's definitely growing, which is nice to see. Emanuele Montanari on loan at Palace, 75 going up 3. Excuse the sneezing in the background. I have got her with me, unfortunately. Say hello to the camera, Megs. Yeah, sorry, I have got her in the background, so just bear with me if any sneezing or shit like that goes on. So, you know, and she's being immature. Anyway, let's carry on. We're here to talk about the career mode. We're not talking about that over there in the corner. So yeah, let's carry on. Montanari, 75 gone up 3, out on loan at Palace this year. He's played 3 times in the FA Cup. He's only kept 1 clean sheet. We will check on the league table pretty shortly. You know, he's grown pretty well. He is injury prone, which does annoy me, if I'm honest with you. So I probably might sell him next year, if I'm honest with you, because he's not grown by what I want him to. He's got decent stats, to be honest with you, so I'm not too sure about him at the moment. We'll just have to see when he comes back. He will be back next year, and I probably will have to upgrade his contract. Next is Daniel Bishop, 72 gone up 4, out on loan at Nottingham Forest. He's played 6 times for him, just in the cups because it doesn't show, you know, if they played for us at all. 6 games, 2 clean sheets. He had an okay season by the look of it. He's 6'3", but again, he's too low rated for me. His technicals are still all over the place, if I'm honest with you, so I probably will loan him out again next year. Hopefully he can continue to grow. Next is Joseph Amepa, 73, gone up 7, out on loan from Nigeria. That's a very good season from him, to be fair. He's growing very well. His physicals are really good. His technically, he's not quite there for me. So again, he will get a loan spell next year for me. He's grown pretty well. Let's see where he does a full season out on loan. German Cano, 80, gone up 1. I'm not sure whether he's going to grow too much more, if I'm honest with you, but he will definitely be a squad player for us next year. 28 appearances, no goals, no assists. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but he's close to growing to 81, so yeah, I'm quite happy to keep him as a squad rotation player for now. I upgraded his contract to £39,000 a week. Next is Juan Castillo, we bought from the free agents. 76, gone up 2. No potential, unfortunately, so we might have to look at shifting him on next year, if I'm honest with you, because, you know, there's better defenders coming through that might have better potential. So I'm thinking about letting Juan Castillo go, if I'm honest with you. Definitely might put him up for a loan next year and see if he grows, but whether we're here next year or not, I don't think he's going to have too much of a role to play, if I'm honest with you. He can grow a little bit more, which is nice to see, but he's growing very slowly, and it is starting to irritate me. He's now on £20,000 a week. Next is Miley Andreason, 77, gone up 3. That's a good season from him, to be fair. I promoted him. I recorded him from his loan spell this year. He's been pretty decent, to be fair. 6.4 average rating is not. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Oh God. So he's growing very well, which is nice to see. Physically, he's looking very good. Jumping is very good. You know, he's definitely a tall centre back. He feels a tall centre back. 6 foot tall. He's good in the tackle. Good defensive awareness. Good heading accuracy. Yeah, quite happy to keep him as a squad rotation player next year. £22,500. I think that's a pretty cheap deal, if I'm honest with you. Next is Hamadou Saidi, 83, gone up 1, showing great potential. I'm not sure whether he's going to grow too much more. He's had a pretty decent season, to be fair. 1 goal, 1 assist with that screamer against Liverpool, which was somehow given as an own goal, which was rather annoying, but I'll always remember that as Sadi's goal. Let's not tell anyone that. So, 6.6 average rating, not overly terrible. He's had a decent season, to be fair. He looks like he's finished growing, which is rather disappointing, but you know, he's very good. He's very good at the back. He knows exactly what he's doing. Great defensive awareness, good ball control, good in the tackle, good in the pass as well. I upgraded his contract to £40,000 a week on only a rotation squad player, so I'm quite happy with that. Kerim Shunde, 76, gone up 2, out on loan at Roma. He's not grown enough for me this year, and when he does come back, I think I will sell him, because he's just, you know, we've got better players coming through. He's taken too long to grow, and, you know, I definitely think we can do better in that position. He's got decent stamina. I think he'll do a better club, you know, a world of good, but he's just not my sort of player. I will definitely sell him next year. Lucas Vicente, though, I will definitely try and give some more game time to next year. 78, gone up 7, out on loan at Hellas Verona. That's a very good season from Lucas Vicente there. He's growing very well. His physicals are growing very well. Technically, he could still improve, but he's got good tackling and good short passing as well. So, definitely I'm going to keep him next year, and I definitely will upgrade that contract as well, because that's a good loan spell for him, and I'm very, very happy I loaned him out. Next is Pierre Anselmi, 76, gone up 3, out on loan at Getafe. I think he needs another loan spell, if I'm honest with you. Physically, he's not there, and technically, he is growing, which is nice to see, but I just don't think he is what we need right now, if I'm honest with you. So, I probably will loan him out again next year. £16 million, not bad, if I'm honest with you. Right, Shota Ikeda, the backup right back this year, 80 gone up 3, showing great potential. He had a decent season, to be fair. No goals, no assists, but 6.5 average rating is not terrible. Not terrible at all. I don't think he had a bad season, to be fair. He was the backup to Christian Anselmi this year, and he can still grow as well. He is growing really, really well. Stamina's very nice, balance is very nice. His ball control and his defensive awareness are pretty good, so very happy to keep him around. I upgraded his contract to £32,500 a week. Now the starting right back, Christian Anselmi, 86 gone up 1. Hopefully he grows a little bit more next year, if I'm honest with you. No goals but 8 assists, which is very, very nice from Christian Anselmi. He's had a good season for me personally. So I'm happy to keep it. He's going to be kept around at the club. Unfortunately, he's not going to grow anymore without a potential boost. But you know, I upgraded his contract to £47,000 a week. Hopefully, he can show me that it's worth it. Right, next is Christian Shiving, 82 gone up 2. Showing great potential. He had a decent season for me, if I'm honest with you. 2 goals, 4 assists, 6.4 average rating. I rejected a couple of loan bids for him last year, and he's definitely shown me why I rejected them. Great acceleration, great reactions, good vision, good ball control. I know she's going to laugh at this. Amazing dribbling, short passing, and decent finishing, to be fair, as well. He's 5'11". Maybe I'm better off training him to start his. If he can improve his finishing, he could definitely, you know, provide an option for us there. I definitely think if he improves his finishing, he can definitely help us out in that position. Sorry, where is he? Yeah. So he's growing very well. Upgraded his contract to £45,000 a week. Next is Alex Estrada. Came in for us for a couple of seasons, 2 seasons ago, or was it this season? I can't quite remember off the top of my head. 83 gone up 2. He's an exciting prospect. 2 goals, 2 assists. 6.2 is not the best of ratings, so he might lose his potential next year. We'll have to wait and see. His passing is still going up, which is nice to see. Physically, he's absolutely brilliant, and his technicals are starting to grow as well. His crossing is absolutely fantastic at 90. Definitely going to keep him around next year. I've upgraded his contract to £40,000 a week. Right, next is Danny De Bruyne, 84 rated, gone up to 8 goals, 8 assists, 6.9 average rating. I'm very, very happy with this season. He had a very good season for us. Yeah, unfortunately he looks like he's finished developing as well, which is again disappointing. But if we can have a look through his development plan, see if there's anywhere he can still grow, then I will take it. Let's have a quick look. No, unfortunately not. So unless he gets a potential boost next year, he has finished growing. £41.5 million. I upgraded his contract to £53,000 a week. Okay, Kuroga, 73 gone up 3. I don't think he's going to make the cut, if I'm honest with you. I probably will sell him next year. 3 games, average of 6.1. Not the best, if I'm honest with you. He's got decent passing, good acceleration. He's very good in the dribble of the ball. Ball control is okay. Long pass is okay. But he's just not my kind of player. I think I will sell him next year. He's not really good enough for me. And this is the man in the moment, J Bond. He didn't have his best season this year, if I'm honest with you. 85 gone up 5. He didn't have the stats that he did last year, but still very good season from him. 6 goals, 10 assists, 7.0 average rating in the league. That's very, very good. And he's still growing. 90 passing, ridiculous. 86 stamina, 81 composure, 88 vision is very, very nice. His free kicks is very good. His short pass is 97. His long pass 95. Long shots 95. You know, if we could just improve a couple more stats about him, I definitely think he could be that player that we turn to next year. I mean, his shooting is not the best, but his central midfield stats could improve, and I think he could definitely be that player for us next year. You know, let's improve his all-round game, so hopefully he can have a great year for us. Yeah, very happy with him. He's worth £103 million, and I put him up to his contract to £50,000 a week. Right, Stanley Price didn't want a contract improvement, so I kept him on his current wages. 87 gone up 3 this year. I think he's had a really, really good year, as he always does. He's picked up 2 red cards this year, which is not like Stanley, and it's not like me to just slide in and just, you know, not even win the ball. 4 goals, 13 assists. He's had a really, really good season. He can still improve, so that's nice to see. His stats are just incredible. For a player of his size, he's only what, 5'6". I mean, he's still growing. He's still growing. He's happy with his £65,000 a week contract. He's going to stay here for the rest of the series. Next is Tom Walker, 84 gone up 3. We don't know his potential at the moment anymore because he's now turned 22. 9 goals, 6 assists is pretty decent in 24 games. He didn't have that many games, to be honest with you, compared to what he normally would. But he's still, you know, don't think he's going to grow too much more without, you know, a potential boost. So he's done well to grow this season, and £50,000 a week he's now on. Julius Samuel, 69 gone up 13 with that position change. He was originally assigned a striker, so he will go out on loan to Forest when the transfer window does open. He played 1 game for us in the FA Cup, got an assist, which was nice, so hopefully he can continue that on at Nottingham Forest. Decent stats, you know, we'll have to see how he gets on next year. He's worth 1.9, he's worth £3 million, so let's see how he gets on next year. Next, Alistair Sim, 84 gone up to, was showing great potential. This season he had 8 goals, 8 assists, pretty decent in 40 games to be fair. But again, he's not going to grow too much more with a potential boost. So he's got very decent stats to be fair, especially in the passing and the ball control and the technical, which is nice to see. But I've upgraded his contract to £55,000 a week, and yeah, very happy with him. Dan Barter, 78 gone up 2. I probably will sell him next year. I don't think he's going to make the cut for me personally. I've got far too many wingers at the club, and I just don't think he's going to make the cut for us. 5.2 average rating in the league is not good. I mean, in the Champions League. So that proves to me that he's not up for it. 89 sprint speed, good ball control, good in the pass. But if I'm honest with you, I definitely think we can cash in on him next year, and you know, we should try to move him on. Caravan, 81 gone up 5. I will give him a chance in the first team next year. Again, he's had a good season out on loan at Valencia. Good pace, good passing. You know, he's very, very good, and I think we could probably utilise him in our team next year. £44 million, definitely will give him a chance next year. Fuad Kude, 77 gone up 3. This year I probably will loan him out again next year. He's just not growing as much as I hoped he would. He's got great finishing, to be fair. Let me just have a quick check. His shooting is his best aspect, so I might actually upgrade him to be a striker. But he's 5'7". He reminds me of Humberto Mendoza. Do you know what I mean? You know, he was the short striker that could bang in the goals. I want to check in on him, see how he's getting on. So I will show you him at the end of this episode as well. But Kude, I probably will loan him out next year. He's not grown as well as I hoped he would. £13.5 million. Benarbia, 64 gone up 2. He's not played 1 game. I am trying to sell the fuck out of this man, but nobody's putting in a single offer. So I will just let his contract run out, if I'm honest with you. He could probably be the mascot of the team, if I'm honest with you. He's just not good enough. It's as simple as that. Velakovnia, 85 gone at 1. I think he's had a brilliant season for us, to be fair. it was a huge risk buying him from Newcastle United for £52 million, but I think he's been worth every single fucking penny. 18 goals, 9 assists, 27 goal contributions in 47 games. He literally played he only missed 3 games of this season in the Premier League. So I think he's had a really good season. Doesn't look like he's going to grow too much more unless we change his position. Let's have a quick check. No, he's not going to grow any more, unfortunately. So he's in his right position. So let's put him on the other side and let's see if he can grow that way. Stats wise, he's brilliant. 89 sprint speed, 90 acceleration, 91 balance, 86 ball control, 91 dribbling, finishing of 85, short pass of 83, and yeah, I definitely think he's got a big role to play at the club. £54.5 million. I upgraded his contract to £58,000 a week. Duarte Lopez, what more do I need to say about this man? 87 gone up 3, 31 goals, 11 assists, 42 goal contributions in 42 games. Absolutely brilliant season from this man. 7.2 average rating in his games. I think he's been fantastic for us. He doesn't look like he's going to grow much more, but he will definitely get a potential boost next year. And, you know, he will definitely grow even more next year. £67,000 a week. I've upgraded his contract. Tagmawi, 79 gone up 3. He's still an exciting prospect. He only played 8 games, but he got 4 assists in those games, so he will definitely have a role to play next year. Shooting is very decent. Dribbling still very decent. Physical very difficult. Pace is very good as well. You know, very decent. Very happy with him. And he's worth £33.5 million. Upgraded his contract to £38,000 a week. Right, now it's time for the man, the myth, the legend, that is Nicholas Wagner. You know, he was out for so long. He came back in January, I think it was, he came back. And look what he done. 37 goals, 26 assists, 63 goal contributions in 45 games. That is absolutely fucking ridiculous. 7.8 average rating in the league. This man might even have 99 potential next year. He's just ridiculously good. He's just so good. Acceleration, sprint speed, stamina. He's just so good. Finishing. I just can't believe how good he is. I mean, I've upgraded his contract to £145,000 a week. He is the highest earner at the club. But he definitely deserves every single fucking penny of it. He's been brilliant. £206 million. There's nothing more I can say. And the last player on the list is Brandon Bell. 87 gone up 2. He's had an even better season. 34 goals, 14 assists. Not as good as Wagner. Wagner's been player of the season by far, but 7.5 average rating from Brandon Bell is nothing to be sniffed about. I mean, he's had an absolutely fantastic season. It says his potential is finished, but he will grow even further next year. There's no doubt about that. I mean, ball control is amazing, short passes amazing, finishing amazing, brilliant. He's had a fantastic season. I've upgraded his contract to £70,000 a week. And that is the full squad report. Right, ladies and gents, now this is where you come in. I want you guys to let me know who you want me to sign in the transfer window. So, this is the highest overall players. I've got Menendez from Everton, 88 rated. I definitely don't want a striker at the moment unless one of those two go, which of Bell or Lopez. Any one of those two goes, Menendez is my guy. Or we can go for the Lewandowski regen, Kashmir Shak, and we can, you know, spend all of our money on him. You let me know what you want me to do. We've also got Mael Perrier, 87 rated. I think this might be the Lloris regen. He looks very, very good. Definitely could bring in some competition for Sanchez and sell, what's his name? Garrido. Could sell Garrido and get Perrier in just for some cover. Or we've also got Sepulveda. This is the Keylor Navas regen. Let me know what you guys want me to do. Also got Clays from Belgium. I think this might be the Lukaku regen. I might be completely wrong. Dominguez, I'm sure, is the Messi regen. Clements from Manchester City, 85 rated, looks very good. Another goalkeeper from Bayer Leverkusen. Caruso, looks very good. Cassidy, Schneider, Bustos, Korolev, Ross, Teixeira, and then some more regens that I found. Manu Garcia as well. You know, that's my current squad shortlist at the moment. I'm going to have a look through all of the teams as well, just to see if there's any more. But I'm definitely leaning towards Kashmir and Menendez. And I'm also leaning towards Clays as well, because we definitely need more squad depth in the middle of the park. You know, I'm very happy with the position though. Or Clements as well, because he's got good defending and good passing as well. So there you guys know what you want me to do. Let's have a quick check on who won what this year. As you guys know, we won the league, so let's do that one last. Let's go to FA Cup. You guys know we won that, so very nice. 4-1 over Chelsea. Carabao Cup was won by Chelsea, so we stopped them doing the double, which is nice. Super Cup won by Inter over AC Milan. Champions League, which hopefully will be in next year, was won by Atletico Madrid. So where did Milan get knocked out? They got knocked out in the semi-finals. Lost to Atletico Madrid. Thank fuck for that. Fuck you, Milan. Europa League was won by Manchester United. And the Conference League was won by Olympique Lyonnais. Very nice. Well done to all the winners on the fronts. Now let's have a check on who won what domestically. So Championship, Fulham and Forest are automatically promoted. One of Palace, West Ham, Blackburn and Barnsley will join them in next year's Premier League. Relegated from the Championship are Luton, Hull City and Swansea. Swansea going down with only 28 points. League One was won by Plymouth Argyle. Look at that, 25 points Plymouth Argyle won by. That's mad. Sheffield Wednesday and Millwall miss out on the last day. Ha! Fuck you, Millwall. They go through the playoffs. Fleetwood Town, Wimbledon and MK Dons. Relegated to League 2, Salford City, Charlton Athletic. Fuck you, Charlton. Shrewsbury and Accrington Stanley. They are all relegated to League 2. And promoted from League 2 are Cheltenham Town, Forest Green and Bradford City. Them three teams will be in League 1 next year, with Mansfield, Swindon, Walsall and Doncaster in the playoffs. And if there was relegation to the National League, it would be Port Vale and Harrogate Town. Right, League 1, Liga, Paris Saint-Germain, no surprise. Bundesliga, Bayern Munich, no surprise, 21 points. Jesus, they only lost one game all year. Serie A, Milan over Inter Milan. So, yeah, not really surprised. Juventus only 4th. Where else was there? Lazio only 11th. Jesus, and Atalanta 12th. Very shocking. What's next? Eredivisie, Ajax, no surprise. Liga Portugal, Sporting, no surprise. Scotland, Rangers over Aberdeen. Celtic only 4th. Wow. And La Liga was won by Barcelona over Real Madrid. That must have been on matches played against each other. Sevilla only 5th. Atletico only 7th. Jesus, that's bad from them. And yeah, that's it. So that's it for this season, ladies and gents. Thank you very much to every single one of you that have watched this career mode. I will try and make sure the next season is the last of the Sutton United career mode. 20 points we won the Premier League by. If you have gone on to enjoy this episode, please make sure you give this video a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and until I see you for the next video, please take it easy. If you guys have gone on to enjoy today's episode, please make sure you leave it a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and until I see you for the next episode, please take it easy. I've got to do it again now, because you're interrupting the outro.
I didn't say anything just a minute ago when you said it twice. I hadn't.
You're interrupting it, so I've
No,
got to do it again.
I hadn't said anything when I asked you why you said it twice. I hadn't.
Because the positioning on the outro screen was not in the right place.
So you couldn't blame it on me.
And then you've interrupted it again. Stop. Right.
No, right, I'm going to spit.
Stop. Still filming, you know.
I don't give a shit.
If you guys have gone on to enjoy today's episode, make sure you... Are you serious? Stop it. If you guys have gone on to enjoy today's episode, please make sure you give this video a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and until I see you for that next episode, please take it easy.